Also, on the pre-show, for those of you who were there, we talked about the trade deadline coming up and what they should do. And my point was sell because the Scott Harrison company want to get their guys in, right? So if you go all prep, you're banking on this group giving the Tigers a very large number of their guys, right? They don't necessarily have to be college. If they want to develop prep guys and really put their stamp on the system, that might be the route that they decide to go. And that could be what led to them getting Clark. Also, maybe they say, you know what? We like the guys that are coming up the pipeline. We like that we have Colt Keith to play here in a month. We like that we have Parker Meadows. We like all these guys. We think we can compete with these guys. So what we can use this draft for is trying to restock the farm with guys who can be pushed in once this era ends and try to create a longer window of competitiveness. At this point, I think I'm just thinking too hard about it, but these are thoughts I have.
No, I think that's a smart way to think about it. Like, I mean, the Tigers aren't competing this year, and they need to establish their next wave because the previous regime has really done a bad job of stocking the low minors with talent. Like, I mean, unfortunately, Christian Santana doesn't seem like he's going to pan out at this point. I hope things change. It's just things are not working for him right now. He was supposed to be someone that was supposed to be big. I can't remember any like high school picks. Like I cover the single A team for Prospects Live every day, and I'm just like looking at that team like, man, that is so devoid of talent. So the injection of talent into the lower levels of the system creates a second wave of prospects. Once Colt Keith, Jahen comes up, if Parker Meadows becomes something, trying to think Tyler Madden if he's something. So yeah, I think I like that. I like that thought process.
Yeah, that is fascinating. That's an interesting perspective to look at it, kind of a second wave type of thing.
And one thing, I don't know if we've talked about it really, but this is not just the Scott Harris show, right? I mean, he makes the final decision here, but you've got Mark Connor as the new scouting director, and you got Rob Metzler as the I think assistant. He's the head of something. Mark Connor made a habit of drafting high school players for San Diego, going back to I don't know, what Weathers, Ryan Weathers, and guys before that. And I don't think San Diego was upset by taking James Wood and Jackson Merrill. So I trust that guy's eye when it comes to high school players. They've done a pretty good job doing that. So yeah, maybe who knows? I mean, that was one of the things we thought we might see with this new regime was not just in the first round, but more prep players in the ensuing rounds as well. So that'll be something to keep an eye on for sure.